Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live baseball commentary stream here today. It is the first installment of Sunday Night Baseball here on the channel. The first ever Sunday Night Baseball commentary we are doing here today. Good to see you all here in the chat. Hope you guys are having a great day here so far. We are ready to get started with this matchup, and this should be a really good one between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, what's ironic about this is that these two teams faced off earlier today, as today was actually a doubleheader. Earlier in the game today, the Dodgers won 8-2 over the Yankees, scoring 5 of their 8 runs in the 8th inning. It was a phenomenal game by the Dodgers in the first round of things, but we will see how the second round of things go here with Game 2 and the rubber match of this Sunday Night Baseball series here. Let's take a look at the lineups for each side on the visiting LA Dodgers. You have designated hitter Shohei Ohtani. You have Andy Pages batting second. Freddie Freeman batting third. Mookie Betts in the cleanup spot. Kyle Tucker batting fifth. Miguel Rojas batting sixth. Teoscar Hernandez batting seventh. Max Muncy batting eighth. And the rookie, Elisner Alfonso, batting in the ninth spot here today. On the home side for the New York Yankees, you have center fielder Trent Grisham. You have designated hitter Ben Rice. First baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Batting cleanup is Cody Bellinger today as well. You have Jason Dominguez batting fifth. Jazz Chisholm batting sixth. Anthony Volpe at shortstop batting seventh. Austin Wells batting eighth. And Jose Caballero batting ninth. And that rounds out your starting nine for the Yankees here in this ball game tonight. The pitchers duel here tonight on both sides. It's a bit of a bullpen game, especially for the Dodgers. Will Klein is taking the mound to start this one for the Dodgers tonight. And Ryan Yarbrough, who has appeared in Watch with Nordic streams before, he was in the first Yankees commentary that we did. He is starting on the mound here tonight as well, as the Yankees take the field here as we get ready to get started in just a moment. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. We have a great game on deck here today. Again, these two teams, they played earlier today. It was an 8-2 win for the Dodgers. We're going to reference that game a good couple of times here tonight. So stay tuned for that. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. And we will get set to get started here from Yankee Stadium in just a matter of moments. Again, Ryan Yarbrough is taking the mound. He is 2-0 this year with a 4.14 ERA. He's got 27 strikeouts in 37 innings pitched. So, interesting stuff there from Ryan Yarbrough. Earlier today, it was Yamamoto versus Schlitter. Yamamoto pitched an awesome game while Schlitter gave up 3 earned runs, I believe, in the 3rd inning to lose the game there for the Yankees, and then 5 more runs for the Dodgers in the top of the 8th to make it an 8-2 final score. We'll see what tonight's game has in store, though. Originally, that was supposed to be the matchup here for this game in Sunday Night Baseball, but the game yesterday got postponed. They moved it to today. They moved those starters up. And now we get a little bit of a bullpen kind of game here, especially from the Dodgers. Yarbrough making his first start of the season here, and we are almost ready to get set. Due up in this first inning, it's Shohei Ohtani, Andy Pages, and Freddie Freeman, who we are guaranteed to see here in this first inning. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for your support in yesterday's commentary. Yesterday's commentary did very, very well. We're going to keep putting the work in here, and it continues with some Sunday Night Baseball here tonight from Yankee Stadium. It's a beautiful day in the Bronx and a beautiful night for baseball. Yarbrough in his only Watch with Nordic appearance earlier in the season. Again, we did commentate him a few days ago in the Yankees versus Rays game. I believe it was like almost 2 weeks ago at this point. Yarbrough in that game pitched a scoreless inning. He had he gave up 2 hits and only had 1 strikeout. Here we go. First pitch here from Yarbrough, and we are underway. And it's in there for a called strike here in Yankee Stadium. Shohei Ohtani, 289 batting average. He's 2 for 9 in this series overall. He's got 22 home runs on the year. He does not have a hit in live commentary history, so worth noting that it's only the second game that he's appeared in. And that next pitch is a fly ball over to right field. Coming in to make the catch is Dominguez. He's got it. And there's one away off of 2 pitches there from Yarbrough. Up next, Andy Pages. I don't know if anybody expected the breakout season that we've seen here from Andy Pages. He's been phenomenal this year for the Dodgers after not being that great at all, especially in the postseason last year. Here he will take the plate. Yarbrough will get set. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Pages again batting 260, or batting 270 at this point. He has got 17 home runs on the year. .804 OPS as well. The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside, 1-1. Was rushing home to get ready to stream this game. I worked until 7. Was able to leave work 15 minutes early to rush home and get the stream set. And we are all on time here, so that's good. 1-1 pitch. That is down low, 2-1. Pages earlier today, he only had 1 hit and 4 at-bats. He struck out twice. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ohtani earlier today, for those who are curious, he had 2 hits on 5 at-bats, 2 RBIs. Going to need some more production from the Yankees offense in the second half of this doubleheader here. 2-2. And that's called strike 3. He's got him. First strikeout of the game for Ryan Yarbrough. We'll see how much of a leash he gets. And looks like we get an ABS challenge here. Yeah, I don't know why you challenged that, Pages. That was very clearly a strike. But okay. But okay. All right, then. So Dodgers lose one of their ABS challenges. That was not a good challenge from Pages. I mean, you could clearly tell that that was not a ball. Up next, Freddie Freeman. Freeman batting 287 this season. First pitch here from Yarbrough. That is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Freeman again, 287, 15 home runs. He's only 1 for 8 in this series. That only hit came earlier today. 0-0 pitch. And that's up there for a called strike, 0-2. Should be 0-2. Is it only 0-1? I guess the other pitch didn't count. No, it did count. NBC's just lying to me. The 0-2 pitch. And that's a ground ball over to short. Chisholm, the throw. And it's in time. He got him. Yankees go 1-2-3 to start. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Still scoreless here on Sunday Night Baseball. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here in this inning for the Yankees, it's going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Paul Goldschmidt, who we are guaranteed to see. Yeah, we commentated the Yankees previously in a game against the Tampa Bay Rays. This is our second time commentating them, as well as it being our second time commentating the Dodgers as well. Dodgers were the first ever baseball stream here on the channel. First officially completed one, that is. And hey, we're on to our 8th one here since we got started earlier this month. I feel like we've improved a pretty good amount. I'm very happy with the way this channel's going. All we can really do, though, is just keep putting in the work regardless of the good or bad results. All right. Long commercial break here. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. We will be live tomorrow and Wednesday for 4 commentaries over those few days. I believe we are going to be able to be live on Friday as well. So we will do 2 Friday streams too. So I'll have to figure out what streams we're going to do then. But I believe I should be able to stream some baseball that day. I'll see what the matchups are. Hopefully we got some good ones. Trying to get like all 30 teams into a commentary before hockey season gets underway and the postseason, obviously. So going to try and aim for that. Tomorrow we are commentating 4 different teams for the first time. Twins, Guardians, and Cardinals, Angels. All right, back here for the bottom of the first here in New York. We'll see Grisham, Rice, and Goldschmidt here to open up this bottom of the first. First pitch from Klein is up high, 1-0. Will Klein, famous for his performance in Game 3 of the World Series. He's only started 2 games prior to today. Next pitch is swung on deep and popped up to shallow right and caught by Rojas. There's one away. Next up is Ben Rice. Ben Rice became the first ever hitter in Watch with Nordic history to hit 2 home runs in a single game. He is tied for the Watch with Nordic lead in homers when I stream these guys. So, you know, fun little tidbit there to follow along with. See what the schedule looks like on Friday. First pitch, and that is down low there for a ball, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch. That's down low as well, 2-0. Rice earlier today had a hit in 4 at-bats. He struck out once. He's 3 for 8 overall in this series. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1. We might be able to do a triple header if I play the cards right. I'm looking at the schedule here. Might be able to pull it off. We'll see. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. That's in there, called strike, 2-2. Will Klein, first ever Watch with Nordic appearance. Ben Rice has been in a live commentary stream before. Trying to find his stats here. I should have them up. 2-2. And that ball is grounded out over to short. Rojas, the throw is in time. There's 2 away. That'll bring us up to Paul Goldschmidt here up next in this bottom of the first inning. With 2 away, no hits yet. That's the Dodgers. This is Goldschmidt's first Watch with Nordic at bat. And the pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. If I'm looking at this correctly, I don't believe he's been in a commentary before. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll look at my scorecards here in a moment. That ball hits into deep left. That's a base hit. And Pajes will throw over to second. This is going to be a double here for Paul Goldschmidt to get things started here in the bottom of the first. For the Yankees, they get 1 runner on with 2 outs. And then that'll bring up the cleanup hitter here, Cody Bellinger. I look away for 1 second. That ball was just barely on the line. It would end up rolling into the corner. And here comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch here from Klein is inside, 1-0. It is going to be a bullpen game today for the Dodgers, so expect to see a lot of different pitchers there for LA. Bellinger, 254 this season. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Bellinger had 5 at-bats, or has 5 at-bats in live commentary history. He has 2 hits. And the pitch, that's hit there into center field. That's a base hit. Going home is Goldschmidt. He's going to score. And that is an RBI single for Cody Bellinger. The Yankees have opened up the scoring. It's 1-0. It was a blooper into center field there from Bellinger. He's got his first hit of the night. And Goldschmidt is able to score. RBI single. 1-0 Yankees. Here's Jason Dominguez. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Expected the Yankees to bounce back a little bit from earlier today. The 0-1, that is outside. 1-1. Dominguez 1 for 8 in this series. He's got a 235 overall. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's foul. 1-2. Imagine could have a bullpen change here for the Dodgers eventually if this does get out of hand. I think we're still a ways from that, though. One ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. And that is fouled away. The at-bat will stay alive. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. It's Sunday Night Baseball. 1-2. And that ball is hit over into right. That's a base hit as well. They're going to hold him at second. It's another base hit back to back to back. And a single for Jason Dominguez. That'll bring up a runner on first and second with Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming out to the plate. Yankees have 3 straight base hits here, all of them coming with 2 outs here in this bottom of the first, giving Will Klein some trouble. Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's batting 6th tonight. First pitch from Klein is inside, 1-0. Chisholm Jr., 2 for 7 in this series. He's got a 223 batting average. 13 homers on the year. And the pitch, that's inside as well, 2-0. Klein struggling a little bit with his control. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. And that's a called strike, 2-1. Chisholm earlier today had 3 at-bats. He had 1 hit. He did strike out once. No walks there for him. 2-1 pitch. And that's fouled away, 2-2. 695 OPS for Chisholm Jr. Klein's up to 21 pitches here in this first inning alone. I think they may have wanted to get at least 2 out of him. We'll see. They know he can. Chisholm will take a timeout here real quick. Chisholm Jr., the first Yankee to have 10-plus homers and 25 stolen bases before the first 100 games. 2-2 pitch. Check swing. He did not go. Count is 3-2. Yeah, that's close. Three balls, two strikes. Full count. And the pitch. And that ball is fouled away. At bat stays alive. Bellinger on second. Dominguez on first. Chisholm's going to get a new bat here. See if that works. Oh, yeah, looks like that bat did get a little bit messed up. Didn't fully break, but still 3 balls and still 2 strikes. 2 runners on, 2 outs. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Klein gives up a run and 3 hits, but he's able to limit the damage just a little bit. We'll head to the top of the second. The RBI single from Bellinger's all we got. 1-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. It'd be really appreciated. Due up here for the Dodgers in this inning. It's going to be Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker, and Miguel Rojas, who will appear here. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you guys are new. It would be greatly appreciated. All right. Trying to fix this here. There we go. All right. Chipotle ad there. Not sure if you want to eat any of that right now with the virus going around. All right, back here in Yankee Stadium. We'll be live tomorrow for 2 more commentaries. Starting at 6:40, we have Guardians and Twins. Followed by at, I believe, 10:15 or 10:10, we have Cardinals and Angels. Excuse me, a little yawn out there. Nice little Sunday night. I don't have any food here, so I gotta go out and get dinner after this. Dodgers looking to become the 5th franchise and 5th team to repeat 3 consecutive championships. First pitch from Yarbrough. There on Betts is in the strike zone, 0-1. That's 232. He's 0 for 6 in this series, struggling to get hits. I only said that because it showed me on the thing. The 0-1 pitch. And that ball is a hit pretty well over to right, running in to get it, and catching it is Dominguez. There's one away. Kyle Tucker coming up here now. Tucker batting .243. He's certainly had his struggles this season. That's been very prevalent. It's been all about trust in the process, though. At least that's what I've seen regarding him. .12 pitches for Yarbrough. Here's 13. That is a pop-up. Over to shallow left, coming in to make the catch is Caballero. He gets it. And there's 2 away off of 3 pitches from Yarbrough. And that'll bring up Miguel Rojas up next here now. Rojas batting .290. Again, he had the winning run in Game 7 of the World Series last year. Can't believe how long ago that was at this point. First pitch from Yarbrough, that is inside. 0-1. Rojas, only 3 homers this year, 17 RBIs. A .756 OPS. There they are showing Ohtani off again. They'll show him off as much as they can. 0-1 pitch. And that's outside. 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 1-2. Yarbrough's 16 pitches here. Again, you want to get as much out of him as you can. So you don't have to go to your other arms. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that's a fly ball over to right field. It's shallow, and the catch is made. And that'll do it here for the top of the second. Still no hits for the Dodgers. Yarbrough making it easy. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Due up in this inning, it's going to be Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, and Jose Caballero. Yarbrough making it look easy here through the first 2 innings against the Dodgers, as we could have expected. All right, get rid of these outs. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. A little sleepy. Why do I feel like it's longer commercial breaks? Anyway, we're going to have a pitching change here for the Dodgers. Again, it is a bullpen game today. Kyle Hurt is going to come in for Klein. Kyle Hurt making his second Watch with Nordic appearance. In that first appearance, he went scoreless. Gave up 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 1 walk in 1 inning pitched. And again, we'll see a good handful of the Dodgers rotation. He's got a .488 ERA this year, though. He's got 38 strikes and 31 in a 3rd innings pitch. First pitch there on Volpe. That is up high, 1-0. Oh, my thing is buffering. Come back. Come back. Oh, great. Yeah, I figured this would happen a couple of times where the game will tend to buffer a little bit. I just got to let it go. Here we go. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Popped up. Shallow right. Freeman coming in. He'll make the catch. And there's 1 away. We'll head over to Austin Wells up next. Wells is batting .153. Technically the worst batting average amongst all these Yankees batters. First pitch from Hurt is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Wells, again, as I said, 153. He's 0 for 2 in this series. He's only been in the game for a good handful here. 6 home runs. And the pitch. And that is grounded out over to short. The easy throw for Rojas and caught by Freeman. And there's 2 away. Off of 3 pitches essentially here for Wells. He's making easy order at the bottom order for the Yanks. We'll head over to Jose Caballero next. Caballero batting .246. First pitch is up high. It's called a strike. ABS challenge here. That's a good challenge from Caballero. I think this is Caballero. This is a ball. Good challenge. I think he got this one right. Call overturned. There you go. They didn't even show it on the screen. Yankees retain their challenge. Dodgers obviously lost their challenge off of Pages in the first. They only have 1 now. Caballero, 10 home runs this year, 35 RBIs. He's 0 for 4 in this series. 1-0 pitch. That is up high. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That is outside. 3-0 here on Caballero. 3-0 count. Hurt delivers. And that's outside as well. Ball 4. That'll put a runner on with 2 outs. As we head back to the top of the order in Trent Grisham, who will come up next. Grisham 0 for 1. He had a fly out over to right field. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Caballero there on first. There's Alfonso. He's catching today. Trying to pick off Caballero. He was unsuccessful. Dodgers reportedly are looking for some help in the catcher's position. Will Smith expected to be out for at least another month, is at least what I saw. Interesting. 0-1. And that one is popped up over into shallow right and caught by Rojas. And that'll do it here for the top, or for the bottom of the second. We'll head to the top of the third up next. Still 1-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Due up is Teoscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, and the rookie, Eilsner Alfonso. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. Relatively uneventful ball game here so far. We did have the RBI single from Bellinger to make it a 1-0 lead for the Yankees. I believe Yarbrough is going to come out here for another inning. We'll see how long he's able to last. Solid relief pitcher. All right, back here in New York. Yankees with a 1-0 lead here as we head to the top of the third. Showing off some baseball history here. Perfect game from Don Larson in the World Series back in, what was that, 1958? Is that what it said? Or 1956? Got the pennant hung up there. All right, due up in this inning for the Dodgers. It's the bottom of the order. Teoscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, and Osner Alfonso. First pitch here from Yarbrough. That is outside. 1-0 there on Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez, 244. He is 2 for 7 in this series. He's got an RBI. One 1-0. And that's on the line. Called strike, 1-1. Yeah, again, Yarbrough making his second Watch with Nordic appearance, his first start as well. 1-1 pitch, and that is foul. 1-2. (20 pitches for Yarbrough here through 2 innings. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that's up high, 2-2. Hernandez was the first batter in live commentary history to hit a grand slam. Commentary clips here on the channel. It was our first ever live commentary where he hit that. 2-2. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fouled away. Hernandez staying alive. Seven pitches here in this at-bat for Hernandez. 2-2. Fouled away again. Apologies, I'm probably a little bit behind. We're on Peacock here today. Two and two. Fouled away again. Another changeup there from him. That is 8 pitches here in this at-bat. For Teoscar Hernandez trying to stay alive. It's 4 straight fouls. He's a gamer. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yarbrough delivers. And that is outside. 3-2. Good call there by Hernandez. Got a full count. Three and two. Popped up. Over to shallow center field. Chisholm makes the catch. And there's one away. That'll give us Max Muncy here up next. Muncy batting .263. Of course, he's the highest Oh, home run odds on BetMGM. Just got to show the gambling. First pitch here from Muncy is fouled away. 0-1. Muncy earlier today had 2 hits on 4 at-bats. He was batting 5th. Now he's 8th in the lineup. Next pitch is outside, 1-1. Mm. 29 pitches for Yarbrough. Getting worked a little bit here in this 3rd inning. 1-1. Fouled away. Yeah, so we'll be live tomorrow for Twins and Guardians, followed by Cardinals and Angels is our 2 games tomorrow. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yarbrough the pitch, and that is inside, 2-2. Got my fan going on down here. Still hot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that is a fly ball over to right. Coming in is Caballero. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 away. That'll give us the rookie, Alzner Alfonso, up next. He's had 9 career at-bats, no hits in those 9 ABs. Rookie. Here in just 5 games this year. He's the backup catcher to Dalton Rushing. Rushing played earlier today. First pitch from Yarbrough. And that is a base hit into center field. The first hit of Alzner Alfonso's MLB career. And a bit of an ovation here from the Dodgers dugout. His first career hit. What a milestone. Congratulations to him. That'll put a runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch there on Shohei Ohtani as we head back to the top of the order is a called ball. It's the first hit of the day for the Dodgers. And it's Alfonso with his first career hit. Congratulations to him. 1-0 is outside, 2-0. He is the first player in Watch with Nordic history to have his first career hit commentated. You know, I always remember those stats and stuff. Brett Berard, first ever Watch with Nordic, first NHL goal call. 2-0 pitch that is hit over to shallow third base, and it's actually foul. Oh no, it's a single. They let Ohtani go. I thought it was foul. I don't know why they just did not make an effort to make the throw. That is an infield hit for Shohei Ohtani. That puts 2 runners on with no outs. Or 2 outs. Back-to-back singles with Andy Pages coming up to the plate. Pages 0 for 1. We're going to get a pitching change here, actually. Yarbrough is done for the game. We will step aside. Paul Blackburn's coming into the game. This is Blackburn's second appearance in the live commentary. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Alzner Alfonso has his first career hit. Congratulations to him. One run, 1K, no balls for Klein. Gave up a run in his only inning pitched. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you are new. Pages is coming up here against Blackburn after we get back from commercial break. Little yawn. Why do I feel like the commercial breaks are longer than usual? We've got an on-field delay, it says. Here on my screen over here. We have a delay. Not a rain delay or anything, it's an on-field delay. Yeah, it looks like we have resumed, but it's still in commercial break, so I don't know. Whatever. Who cares at this point? Thank you all for your support on the commentary clips yesterday. The clip of the Soderstrom home run did really well. It's got 1,200 views. It's our most viewed live commentary clip to date. All right, why am I still in break? All right, ABS challenge here. On a called ball is called a strike. NBC just decided, hey, let's go on commercial break for longer than what we were supposed to. Andy Pages up to bat. It's Paul Blackburn on the mound for the Yankees. First pitch is a wild pitch. It gets away there from Wells, but he's able to get back to it. Pages, .349 batting average this year with runners in scoring position. He's got 9 homers during that time. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fly ball over to left field. Going back and ready to make the catch is Bellinger. That'll do it. Here for the top of the third. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's still 1-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new. Due up in this inning for the Yankees is going to be Ben Rice, Goldschmidt, and Cody Bellinger, who we are guaranteed to see. The first career MLB hit for Alzner Alfonso results in nothing, unfortunately. See if we get into the pitching change here for the Dodgers, or will they keep Hurt in the game? Hurt did only pitch maybe 5 pitches. Actually, that's a lie. That's a big lie. Because he literally had a walk. He wasn't too bad, though. I wonder if they do decide to keep him in the game for another inning. Again, you don't really want to go 9 pitchers. Got to at least let some of these guys eat some innings. That's for sure. All right, speaking of which, I need to upload that video. Thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, so Hurt is going to stay in the game for at least another inning here. Or try to at the very least. First pitch here for him on Rice. That is a swing and a miss. Rice 0 for 1 today. The 0-1. That is off the ground. 1-1. Rice with the ground out on the first. He's got 29 home runs on the year, looking for that number 30. 1-1. And that's in there for a called strike. 1-2. Almost made the mistake of posting one of the hockey shorts here on the baseball channel. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fly ball over into center field. Going back is Pages to the warning track. He makes the catch. He wasn't letting that one get out. There's one away. Goldschmidt up next. Paul Goldschmidt today is 1 for 1. He had that double in the bottom of the first that got the offense starting. He is the only run on the board here for the Yankees tonight. First pitch is outside. 1-0. One and 0 pitch is outside. 2-0. All right, just uploading this TikTok really quick. Got to keep getting videos out. 2-0 pitch is on the line. 2-1. Again, Goldschmidt 1 for 1. He had a double in the first. He's got an 810 OPS this season. And the pitch. That is on the line as well. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hurt delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him. There's 2 away. First strikeout of the game for Kyle Hurt. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. First pitch from Hurt on Bellinger is just below the line. It's called a ball. No challenge from Hurt or Alfonso. Bellinger 1 for 1. He had the RBI single in the first. That scored the only run of the ball game so far. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Cody Bellinger in live commentary streams heading into tonight. He's got 2 hits and 5 at-bats, 2 of them being singles. I guess all 3 of his hits have been singles, and the pitch is up high. 2-1. Yeah, we commentated them a little bit ago against the Tampa Bay Rays. A few weeks ago, that's the only game we've commentated for the Yankees. Dodgers, we commentated in our first ever stream, July 3rd. Swing and a miss there on Bellinger. That was when Hernandez hit that grand slam to make it a 4-3 ball game. Bottom of the third, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hurt delivers, and it's down low, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count pitch. That one is foul. And the at-bat stays alive. Bellinger's going to take a timeout here. Hurt up to 26 pitches. Three and 2 pitch. Up high, ball 4. That'll put a runner on first with 2 outs, and Jason Dominguez is coming up to the plate. Hurt up to 27 pitches here tonight. Dominguez is 1 for 1. First pitch here from Hurt is inside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Pop up over into shallow center, and Betts makes the catch. That'll do it. Here for the bottom of the third. Yankees get a runner on, but no out, but no runs. Here in the bottom of the third. We'll head to the top of the fourth. 1-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here in the top of the fourth for the Dodgers. It'll be Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Kyle Tucker, who we are guaranteed to see here in this top of the fourth inning. Moving along pretty fairly in this ball game. Oh, man. All right, top of the fourth coming up here in just a moment. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 70 subscribers. That's our next goal. Next commentary goal. Appreciate all the support here on the channel, of course. All right. Blackburn's going to stay in the game here for the top of the fourth inning. Dominguez was pulled midway through the third. Or not Dominguez. Yarbrough was pulled. I don't know why I said Dominguez. Yarbrough was pulled midway through the third. First pitch here on Freeman is outside, 1-0. Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 here today. One 1-0 pitch is outside as well, 2-0. This is our 8th live commentary stream here for baseball. We got 4 at the minimum coming this week. We could have 6 or 7 potentially. 2-0 pitch. That one is grounded out and foul. 2-1. Always fun to see a good ball game. 2 balls, 1 strike. Blackburn delivers. That's outside, 3-1. Blackburn made the start in the first Yankees game we did. He gave up a run. Solo homer from Caminero. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Freeman walks. There's a runner on with no outs. And we'll head to Mookie Betts as the tying run is now on first. Betts 0 for 1, flew out in the second. He's got a 229 this year. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1 here on Betts. Nine pitches here for Blackburn. Here's number 10. He delivers, and it's fouled away, 0-2. Things could get interesting here. There's Dave Roberts, general manager of this Dodgers team. Back-to-back World Series championships with him at the helm. And the pitch is inside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fly ball over deep to center field. And waiting there is Grisham. He'll make the catch. Throw over to second. And staying at first is Freeman. There's one away. That'll bring up Tucker up next, with Freeman on first. Two pop-outs there for Betts. Kyle Tucker 0 for 1 today as well. And the pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 1-0. Tucker 243. Certainly had his struggles this season, that's for sure. It's been tough for him. Only 7 homers. 1-0 is outside. 2-0. Here now. Two balls, no strikes. Tucker 0 for 1. And the pitch. That one is grounded out over to short. Chisholm, the throw, the double play is in time. And that'll do it here for the top of the 4th. A double play ends it. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leading off here in this bottom of the 4th, it'll be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Anthony Volpe, and Austin Wells, who will come up to the plate. We will see if Hurt stays. No, he's not going to. Enriquez is coming into the game. Let's update the stats here. Walks. Just updating my stats here. Hurt went 2 innings. No hits, no runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Only 3 strikeouts combined between the pitchers here through 3.5 innings. All right, back here in New York. Yankees lead 1-0 off of an RBI single from Cody Bellinger, which scored Goldschmidt. On the mound here for the Dodgers is Edgardo Henriquez. We got cookies in the broadcast booth. No food for me today. Start the food segments. Why not, right? No, I get in trouble. Bottom of the fourth. Chisholm Jr. up to the plate. First pitch from Henriquez is a swing and a miss. 0-1. That is fouled away. 0-2. Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1. He is 0 for 3. Oh, sorry, 0 for 4 all time in live commentaries. He was the only Yankee in the first Yankees game that we did to not register a hit. 0-2. My game just froze. Are you serious? Ball. Or they call it a strike 3. So Chisholm called out on strikes. And now we got Volpe coming up to the plate here now. Anthony Volpe 0 for 1. Sorry about that. My game just completely froze. For some reason on this NBC, it's not cooperative with me. It doesn't like me. Here's Volpe. First pitch is outside. 1-0. He's 0 for 1. Foul out to second. Or in second, not to the second. 1-0 pitch. That is down low. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch is outside. 3-0. Three straight balls here for Anthony Volpe. Here's the pitch. That's a ball 4. Put a runner on with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 4th, that'll bring up Austin Wells up next. Bottom of the 4th, first pitch here on Wells. It's a called strike, 0-1. Looked a little close. Wells is 0 for 1 today. He had a ground out in the second. He's got a 152 average overall this year. And the pitch is in there for a called strike as well, 0-2. Oh, no, that was a ball. What? What are some of these calls? The other one should have been a ball, but that's a ball? Ugh. 1 ball, 1 strike. Henriquez trying to pick off Volpe. Unsuccessful. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is down low, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th. And the pitch is inside. 3-1. Enriquez could give up. Second straight walk. Put 2 runners on with only an out. Could make things interesting. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count. Enriquez, 12 pitches here in this inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes here on Wells. And the pitch. Ball 4. Puts 2 runners on with 1 out as we head back to the, we head to the very bottom of the order with Jose Caballero. We'll have a mound visit here. Time things out with 2 runners on. That's back-to-back walks for Enriquez that he's allowed here tonight. Caballero will come up here with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Try and blow this game open. Taking a second here. First pitch from Enriquez here on Caballero. And it's a wild pitch outside. Runners will move up a base. Oh, no. 1-0. That was an ugly pitch there from Caballero. Here's the 1-0. And that is on the line. They're calling it a ball. ABS challenge here from Alfonso. They only have 1 challenge left. Let's see if he got this one right. I think he did. Yes, he did. 1-1. They called it a ball, but the challenge from Alfonso proves to be correct. It's a 1-1 count. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. Caballero trying to stay alive. See if he does. He had a walk in the 2nd. Yankees have not had a hit since the 1st. 1-2 pitch. That one's fouled away as well. No hits for the Yankees since Dominguez hit that single to put 2 on. In the bottom of the 1st, we haven't had any in the last 3 innings. One ball, two strikes. And the pitch. That one is popped up foul. And the at-bat stays alive furthermore. Staying alive. 5 pitches here in this at-bat so far. Last 2 have been sliders. Both at 88 miles an hour. One ball, two strikes. And the pitch is up high, 2-2. Stretching a little bit here. Again, even a single, and you probably are getting both runners across. 2-2. Fouled away. Got the ump cam on here. Two and two pitch. Ground ball over to short. Muncy to throw, and Volpe is out at home. And there's 2 away. That's the smart play from Muncy. Advancing to third is Caballero. It puts runners at the corners with 2 outs. This is still a 1-0 ball game as Volpe was caught out at third. That was the smart play. We'll head back to the top of the order here for the Yankees. It's Trent Grisham for the 3rd time around. But first, we're going to get a pitcher's change. Henriquez is coming out of the game. It is Jack Dreyer who's coming in now for the Dodgers. 1-0 LA. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. We are only in the bottom of the 4th, and the Dodgers are on to their 4th pitcher they've used. Anywho, nobody in here anyway. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, we're going to be live tomorrow for 2 more commentaries. We got Twins and Guardians, followed by Cardinals and Angels. That is the next game up on deck. All right, back here in New York, it's still a 1-0 lead for the Yankees in the bottom of the 4th. Coming into the game for the Dodgers is Jack Dreyer. He'll face Grisham. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Runners at the corners. Dreyer, 2.92 ERA this year. He's got 46 strikeouts in 40 innings pitched. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Grisham 0 for 2. He's got 2 pop-outs. 11 homers on the year, 232 average. Dropping from a 234 earlier today. Here's the pickoff at first. Unsuccessful. It's rare you see a successful pickoff, but you still try it anyway. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is off the ground, 2-1. Grisham, a 16.7 chase rate, which is the second lowest in the MLB. Two balls, 1 strike. And another pickoff over to first. He really wants to get Caballero. Pretty desperately. So it seems. Two and 1. Foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. Dreyer delivers. Fly ball. Popped up and foul. Still 2-2. Yankees and Phillies is the next Sunday night baseball. We will not be live for that, unfortunately. Two and 2 pitch. Grounded out over to first. Freeman, the easy play. And we are through 4 innings here. It's still a 1-0 ball game for the Yankees. We'll go to the top of the 5th here in a moment. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Due up here in this top of the 1st, or top of the 5th, it's going to be Rojas, Hernandez, and Muncy for the Dodgers. It feels like it's been forever since we were able to see the Dodgers come up to the plate. Even though there were runners, even though there were 3 runners on at one point, no hits in that inning for the Yankees. Very uneventful game in terms of that, even though it is a bullpen game. For both sides, I guess you could say. I think Blackburn's going to stay in for another inning. .2 innings, 0 hits, 0 runs, 1 K, and 2 walks for Henriquez. See if we get a pitching change for the Yankees. I think Blackburn's going to stay in the game, though. So there you go. So again, tomorrow we got Twins and Guardians, followed by Angels and Cardinals. On Wednesday, we have Reds, Mariners, followed by Rangers and White Sox. Not sure of what our schedule is going to be on Friday. I might try and do a triple header. We'll see. Might be cutting it close with some of these games. Trying to look at like the stats here. Last couple of games I've done have been pretty much 3 hours. So I think I can try and do... Yeah, I think we're just going to do a doubleheader. First pitch from Blackburn here on Rojas. That is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Blackburn, 16 pitches. He came in at the end of the third. He's coming in here for the top of the fifth. And the pitch is outside, 1-1. It does stink that we couldn't get couldn't get the Yamamoto versus Schlitter matchup that we were expected to get today. It is what it is. Sheehan is starting for the Dodgers tomorrow in Philadelphia. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is a fly ball over into short. That's going to drop in for a hit for Rojas. It'll be a single. And he'll cruise in there easily, putting a runner on with no outs. That'll bring us Teoscar Hernandez. Showing off Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He had a complete game today. I didn't even realize. Yamamoto, complete game. First by a Dodger this season. And my computer is going to die. Grab my charger here real quick if I can find it. Here it is. And double play. As Hernandez hits into a double play off of the first pitch. I thought I would have a second there, but nope. There goes the hit for Rojas. It was short-lived. There's 2 away. Here in the top of the fifth. That'll bring up Max Muncy next. Muncy is 0 for 2. Or 0 for 1, sorry. Not 0 for 2 if he's only gone once. First pitch here from Blackburn. That is hit away. 1-0. Fly out was the play for Muncy. He's got 18 homers this year overall. His average is now down to a 262 from a 263. 0-1 pitch is outside. 1-1. Yamamoto had a complete game earlier today. Do have some action in the Yankees bullpen, it looks like. And the pitch is hit foul there for Muncy. Now 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That one's down low. 3-2 count here now on Muncy. Blackburn nearly went double play, and now he's dealing with a little bit of trouble here. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Top of the fifth is done. We'll add to the bottom of the fifth. 1 hit, no runs for the Dodgers. Back to the top of the order, we got Ben Rice, Paul Goldschmidt, and Cody Bellinger. Here in this bottom of the 5th inning. We are 4.5 innings done. Halfway through the ball game. Three hits for the Dodgers so far tonight. Halfway through the ball game. Do we have a pitcher's change? Not sure. We might. They might decide to keep Dreyer in. We'll see. I don't see anything on my screen that tells me otherwise, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like they're going to keep Dreyer in the game here for another inning. Might as well. Oh, my phone's now gonna die. Computer's a little more important because that's what is streaming the game right now. So I'm gonna give it a second. Bottom of the 5th inning here. First pitch from Dreyer there on Rice is up high, 1-0. Only 1 run here in this ball game so far. And it came in the bottom of the 1st. Next pitch is fouled away, 1-1. They're on Rice. Rice is 0 for 2. He's got a ground out and a fly out. Still looking for home run number 30. One. Line drive, base hit over into center field. Pages will hold Rice at first. And Ben Rice has got a single here with no outs. That's the first hit for the Yankees since the 1st inning. And that'll take us over to Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2, had the double. There's Aaron Judge. Hasn't been cleared yet to resume baseball activities. First pitch there from Goldschmidt is fouled away. Reports are, though, that he is healing and that he's getting into better shape. So that is certainly good to hear. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is out as on the line, 0-2. Aaron Judge has not played since May 31st. Ready for him to get back so we can get him into a commentary. 0-2, that is a line drive and another base hit into center field. Coming in to make that play is Hernandez. And that puts 2 runners on with no outs. Here in the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the cleanup guy, Cody Bellinger. Back-to-back singles for the Yankees. Goldschmidt with a double and a single here now tonight in 3 at-bats. And Bellinger, who has a single and a walk, will come to the plate. First pitch from Bellinger, that is up high, 1-0. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for a called strike, 1-1. Bellinger, 1 for 1. RBI single. And the pitch. That is off the ground. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2 runners on first and second. Two and 1 pitch. That is up high. Called strike. 2-2. No challenge from Bellinger. That was a ball, but no challenge there from Bellinger. So 2-2. Line drive, base hit through the gap, and staying at third is Rice. The bases are loaded with no outs. Here in the top or the bottom of the fifth, Jason Dominguez is coming up to the plate. Things just got really, really interesting. We'll have a mound visit here. Back-to-back-to-back singles. And Dreyer is coming out of the game. We'll have a pitcher's change here. We'll be back in just a moment. It's going to be Brock Stewart who comes into the game. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, I have returned. Sorry about that, guys. Had to use the bathroom here super quick. Bases are loaded with no outs. Here in the bottom of the fifth inning, we have a pitcher's change. Brock Stewart is coming into the game for the Dodgers. He is their fifth pitcher that's been utilized tonight. Bullpen game after all. 5 of the 6 hits tonight for the Yankees have been singles. And all it takes is one single, and you potentially put up at least 2 runs on the board. First pitch from Stewart that is fouled away, 0-1. Brock Stewart, first Watch with Nordic appearance. He's got a 2.79 ERA. 10 strikeouts in 9 2/3 innings pitched. Here's the 0-1. Foul. Dominguez 1 for 2, had a single in the bottom of the first. Since then, nada. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is up high. 1-2. 98-mile-an-hour four-seam. One and two pitch. Fouled away again. The at-bat stays alive. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 2-2. Two and two pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Dominguez strikes out. Stewart puts one away here with the bases loaded. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. up next. With 1 out. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch is popped up over into foul territory. Muncy comes in. He'll make the catch. There's 2 outs. Here with the bases loaded still. Okay. So that'll bring up Anthony Volpe with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Dodgers could potentially get out of this, though, but it's not over yet. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Volpe, 229 average in his career and 48 at-bats. He has 1 grand slam. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was right down the middle, too. One and one. The pitch. And that is fouled away. 1-2. Oh, man. Stewart might be able to get out of this here. It's an unideal situation to begin with. One and two. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And the pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 2-2. Two and two pitch is outside. Full count here now. Still the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs, bases loaded. Stewart's going to take a second here. A walk will drive in at least 1 run. Now Volpe's going to take a timeout. On deck is Wells, who is 0 for 1 tonight. Volpe's 0 for 1 as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Will Stewart get out of it? Yes, he will! Stewart strikes out the side and gets out of the bases loaded jam. Through 5 innings, it's only a 1-0 lead for the Yankees as we head to the top of the 6th. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Due up in this inning, it's Alfonso, Ohtani, and Paez, who will be due up here in this top of the 6th inning. Got to give a lot of credit to Brock Stewart. He was able to get out of it. 3 straight singles in that inning as well. I believe we may get a pitching change here for the Yankees. It's going to be Brent Hedrick, who's coming in for Blackburn. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Top of the 6th coming up. Alfonso, Ohtani, and Paez are the 3 batters we'll see, or that we are guaranteed to see. Already nearly 2 hours into this ball game already. We'll be live tomorrow. Twins, Guardians, Cardinals, Angels. All right, top of the sixth. Still 1-0 Yankees. First pitch here from Brent Hedrick, who has a 1.52 ERA this year. He's been very effective for the Yankees. Is a ball. Next pitch there on Alfonso is fouled away. 1-1. What's up, JP? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. 54 strikeouts in 47 1/3 innings pitched. 1-1 is outside. 2-1. Here on Alfonso. Top of the sixth, no outs. 2-1 pitch. Check swing. He did go. 2-2. Yeah, looks like he did go on that. Two balls, two strikes. The pitch is foul. At bat stays alive. For now. Everything's dying. My one computer is going to die. My other computer is going to die. My phone's going to die. Alfonso swings and misses. And there's one away here in the top of the sixth. Slow-moving game here. We'll head back to the top of the order for the Dodgers for the third time around. It's Ohtani here up next. Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2. As we head back to him. That is outside. ABS challenge here. Just caught a ball. I think Wells thought it caught the side a little bit. I think he might be wrong. Ooh, he got it just slightly. ABS challenge there from Wells. It just barely touched the strike zone. But regardless of that, it's a strike. 0-1. First pitch there is down low. 1-1. Good call there from the catcher Austin Wells of the Yankees. Ohtani tonight 1 for 2. He had a single in the third. 292 batting average. Next pitch is grounded out over to first. And Goldschmidt will throw to Hedrick. He'll beat Ohtani in time. And there's 2 away. Pages up next here now. Just barely beat Ohtani on that play. Ohtani almost got to it. Couple angles here of the replay that they're showing on the screen. Andy Pages coming up next here now for the Dodgers. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. First pitch is called a strike. 0-1. Plug in my phone here. 3%. Next pitch, fly ball over to left field. Bellinger will come in and make the catch. And that'll do it here for the top of the sixth. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth here now. The Dodgers offense has been very limited against the Yankees pitchers. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Due up here in the bottom of the sixth, that is Austin Wells, Jose Caballero, and Trent Grisham, who we are guaranteed to see. Frustrations continue for the Dodgers and their offense. That's been prevalent. All right. Got 4 people in here. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 70 subscribers. We'll be live tomorrow for 2 more commentaries. We got Twins, Guardians, followed by Cardinals and Angels. It's a good matchup. Good day of matchups tomorrow. I haven't looked at who the pitchers are. I think it's going to be, I think Bybee's pitching for the Guardians. I can't remember who's in for the Twins. Probably tell you, I can tell you right now, actually. I have it up next to me. Might as well, right? All right. Monday's matchups. Ryan versus Bybee and Twins Guardians, and then later on it is Leahy versus Soriano. That'll be the 2 pitching matchups we see. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Back here for the bottom of the sixth. Still in the game is Stewart. First pitch here on Wells. That is on the line for a called strike. 0-1. Comparing Babe Ruth to Shohei Ohtani right now on my screen. Interesting. 0-1 is inside. 1-1. Wells is 0 for 1. He had a walk in the bottom of the 4th. Almost got around to him in the last inning. Next pitch is a pop-up over into foul territory. Muncy goes over and makes the catch. And there's 1 out. Very bottom of the order here now for Jose Caballero. No outs. 0-1. That is outside. 1-0. Caballero 0 for 1 today as well. He had a fielder's choice. One 0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. Ten homers on the year for Caballero. 35 RBIs. 1-1 pitch. That is grounded out over to short. The throw from Rojas. And Freeman completes the play. And that'll do it. 2 outs. We will head back to the top of the order for the 4th time around. Grisham. Back up. Grisham 0 for 3 today. Still looking for a hit tonight. "19 pitches from Stewart. That next one is outside, 1-0. Grisham 0 for 3, 2 pop-outs and a ground out. One 1-0 pitch. That is up high. It's on the line, though. Called a strike. 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch is grounded out over to short. Freeman. The throw over and completed by Stewart. And the Dodgers go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Still 1-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Heading to the top of the 7th here now. Due up is Freeman, Betts, and Tucker. Lineup card being filled out pretty sparsely here. See if we get a pitcher change here for the Yankees. Call to the bullpen. No runs. 1K, 1 walk. Just putting down my stats here on my screen. Dryer 0.1. 3 hits. 0 runs, 0 Ks, 0 walks. All right. See, maybe they will keep Patrick in. Bullpen's been sound tonight. Top of the 7th coming up here in just a moment. Hedrick is going to stay in the game, it appears. Voting is now open for the player of the game. Still in commercial break. Appreciate all of you being in here. Here in New York, Hedrick still on the mound. Freeman up to the plate. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Freeman 0 for 1. Had a walk in the 4th. Dodgers only around the rotation a 3rd time. Next pitch. Fouled away, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 1-2. As that ball was inside. Freeman has a 10.1% decrease in pull rate from last season. It's the 3rd largest decrease in all of Major League Baseball. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. There's one away here in the top of the 7th. Mookie Betts will come up to the plate. Betts is 0 for 2 as well. As Freeman gets a K handed to him. 1-0 count here on bets as he takes a ball. Hedrick, 16 pitches, and the 1-0. That one is grounded out over to third base. The throw is in time. There's 2 away. That'll bring up Kyle Tucker. Tucker is 0 for 2. Grounded out into a double play in the top of the 4th. Here he is now in the top of the 7th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Grounded away. Or fouled away. 0-1. Oh, and 1 pitch. That one is on the line. ABS challenge. It was called a ball. I think Wells is right for calling this one. I think this was a strike. Yes, it was. A lot of ABS challenges tonight. A lot of successfully called ones, too. And there's another one. I bet he strikes out. That's a good one. He didn't strike out, but he did get out. 0-2 pitch. That is outside. 1-2. That is a ball. Dodgers offense has been stifled here today. Only 3 hits through 6 2/3 innings. It's not been ideal. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. He did not go. That's another ball. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. Yankees go 1-2-3 again. And we will head to the bottom of the 7th and get a little stretch. 1-0 still. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe down below if you're new. Do up. In the bottom of the 7th is Ben Rice, Paul Goldschmidt, and Cody Bellinger. Oh, man. Bottom of the 7th, due up for the Yankees is Rice, Goldschmidt, and Bellinger. Rice is 1 for 3 today. He was one of the 3 straight singles in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see what we got in store here for the bottom of the 7th. Yankees could use some more insurance runs, I suppose. Wouldn't hurt. It's only a 1-0 game. Dodgers with a home run can tie it, but we'll see. We have a pitching change here. Alex Vazia is coming in for Stewart. Vazia. I believe this is his 2nd appearance in a commentary. I feel like I've commentated him. I feel like I have. No, I guess not. This is his 1st appearance. Stewart went 2 innings. Did pretty good for himself. 0-0-2-0. Yankees pitching's done pretty good for themselves today. All right, back here in Yankee Stadium. We stretched, or at least the people there stretched, as we get ready for the bottom of the 7th coming up in just a moment. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Yankees have left 9 runners on base tonight. Dodgers have only left 2. Only 3 hits for LA. Frustrating night for the Dodgers and their offense. We'll see what the Yankees can do here now in the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vase has come into the game 43 games this year. It's his 44th. 2.20 ERA overall. 45 strikeouts in 32 2/3 innings pitched. Here's Ben Rice, still looking for number 30. First pitch here from Veza, that's going to be a called strike. It was on the line. 0-1. Half in, half out. ABS, oh, they called it a ball. This is a good ABS chat. Yeah, that was easily a strike. A good amount of the ball was in the zone. 0-1. Good challenge. Successful. A lot of ABS challenges tonight, which says a lot about this ump. 0-1. And that's in there for a called strike. Easily 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the game for Alex Veza. And there's one away. That'll bring up Goldschmidt up next. Goldschmidt 2 for 3 tonight. Single and a double here overall. He's had himself a pretty good game. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Oh and 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Veza making easy work here of the Yankees lineup so far. No balls, 2 strikes. Well, essentially every single pitch he's thrown has been a strike. Veza delivers. That is up inside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for Veza here in the 7th inning. Cody Bellinger up next. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Bellinger 2 for 2. The pitch is fouled away. 0-1. Oh and 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Feza making easy work of the Yankees order here. The bulk of the Yankees order as well. He's thrown 8 of his 9 pitches have been strikes. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Wow. 9 of the 10 pitches from Alex Feza are strikes. He goes 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll head to the top of the 8th. It's still 1-0. Electric. Due up in this inning, it's going to be Rojas, Hernandez, and Muncy. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. That was phenomenal. 9 of his 10 pitches were strikes. All right. Fernando Cruz is coming in for Hedrick. See what work he can put in. A couple of pitchers making their Watch with Nordic debuts. That's pretty cool. Now I got my phone up a little bit. Put it back on here. All right. Top of the 8th, due up for the Dodgers. It's Rojas, Hernandez, and Muncy, who we are guaranteed to see. And we do have a pinch hit here. Tommy Edmonds coming into the game. He will replace Miguel Rojas. So we'll get a little bit of a change here to the Dodgers lineup here. I'll fix it up really quick. Tommy Edman, 351 this year. He's been pretty good. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Is that right? Oh, no, it's only 1 L, or 1 N. Fix that here. There we go. All right, top of the 8th. Fernando Cruz is coming into the game here for the Yankees. Cruz had to get his glove changed. Guess there was something wrong with it. Tommy Edman, first pitch is fouled away. 0-1. Cruz this year, 2.20 ERA. 51 strikeouts in 41 innings. 0-1 pitch. And a high fly ball over into right field. We are tied! Tommy Edman, solo home run, ties the game here in the top of the 8th. Tommy Edman picks up his 2nd home run of the year. And a high fly ball over into right field. We are tied. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch is a swing and a miss. We are tied. Tommy Edman, solo home run, That was a really high. That ball was crushed. 0-1 pitch is inside. 1-1. His second home run of the year as well. 1-1 ball game. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. No outs. Again, that's why when the Yankees left the bases loaded, I was a little bit scared because, you know, again, 1-0 is one of the worst leads you can have in baseball. And just like that, we are tied here in the top of the 8th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cruz delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him. Cruz strikes out Hernandez. First ever pinch hit home run in Watch with Nordic live commentary history, and it comes from Tommy Edman. We'll see Muncy here next. First pitch is on the line. It's called a ball, but we're going to get another ABS challenge here. I think Wells got this one right. I think this is a strike. Yes, it is. 0-1. One pitch is outside. 1-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like on the stream down below. Subscribe if you're new. It is Sunday Night Baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is down low. 2-1. Two and 1 pitch. That one's down low as well. 3-1. Struggling to get balls in the strikeout zone. Muncy staying patient. He is 0 for 2 today. Tommy Edman with a solo homer ties the game. 3 balls, 1 strike. In the pitch, that is a ball 4. Muncy is on. The go-ahead run is on base with only 1 out. And that'll bring us down to Alfonso. Here with 1 away. Alfonso 1 for 2 tonight. He had his first career hit earlier in the ball game. And pinch hitting for him is Rushing. Dalton Rushing coming into the game now for Alfonso. So there you go. First pitch is up high, 1-0. Rushing having a pretty solid year this season, despite getting involved in some controversy. We'll have a mound visit here. Dalton Rushing. Put up his stats here real quick. Again, Dodgers utilizing their pinch hitters here. They pull Rojas for Edman. Rushing 247 this season. Rushing pinch hitting, though, he's 143, 2 for 14. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like on the stream down below. Subscribe if you're new. We've been live here for about 2.5 hours. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That one's down low, 2-1. Top of the 8th, 1 out. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, it's up high, 3-1. Three and 1 count. Cruz delivers. That's up high. Ball 4. It's a walk for Dalton Rushing. We will head to the top of the order with Shohei Ohtani coming up with 2 runners on, 1 out. And we're going to have a pitching change here. Cruz is done after a pretty rough 8th inning here when he comes in. He only gets 1 out. We'll get a call to the bullpen. David Bednar's coming in. This ball game just got really interesting. The Dodgers put up 5 of their runs in the previous game today in the 8th inning. And now they got 2 runners on with already a run scored here in the top of the 8th as well. Only 1 out. Put down Hedrick's stats. I mean, the Yankees pitching was doing very well up to this point. Hedrick having a good outing. Yarbrough was doing well. Blackburn was doing well. Struggles. That's for sure. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Just have a little bit of a break here. Hungry. Haven't ate. All right, back here in Yankee Stadium. We are tied 1 apiece. David Bednar is coming into the game for the Yankees. 2.70 ERA in 40 innings pitched. First pitch on Ohtani. That one's up high for a ball. 1-0. Shohei Ohtani 1 for 3 tonight. He's overall 3 for 10 in this series. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 here now on the count. Two runners on, 1 out. And the pitch is up high. 2-1. Two and 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Bednar trying to get out of this here. In a 1-1 game. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck out Ohtani. There's 2 away. We'll head over to Andy Paez up next. Okay, then. Not over yet, though. Here's Andy Paez. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Strikeout, flyout, and lineout. He's got a 267 overall. First pitch is fouled away. 0-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. 0-1 pitch is outside. 1-1. There you go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bednar delivers. Check swing. He did not go. 2-1. Paez with 2 outs and runners in scoring position this year. He's got a 257 average. 3 homers as well. 2-1 pitch. That's up high. 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. This game's intense. Paez is going to take a moment. A walk can load the bases for Freddie Freeman. Three and 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count here. Bednar up to 10 pitches, trying to get out of this jam and limit it to just 1 run. The homer from Edman. We'll see if he can. Some of the Yankees faithful stand up. Full count. A ball loads the bases. A strike ends it. And the pitch. Pop up. Over into foul territory. It will head into the crowd. And the at-bat will stay alive. Still 3-2. This one's intense. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Paez 0 for 3. Bednar delivers. Pop up yet again. Shallow right field. Chisholm comes in, makes the catch. And that'll do it. Yankees get out of it, but the Tommy Edman home run ties the ball game. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. 1-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Due up in this inning for the Yankees, it's Dominguez, Chisholm Jr., and Volpe. Unless we see some pinch hit changes and such, we shall see. See if we get a pitcher's change here. But Alex Vazo was phenomenal in that bottom of the 7th, so we'll see. Tommy Edman's solo home run ties it. All right, we do have a change here. Evan Phillips is coming into the game for Veza. Veza struck out the side in the 7th, but his night is done. We will get the 7th pitcher of the game for the Dodgers. It's Evan Phillips. Again, we did hear that it was going to be a bullpen game, so we shouldn't be shocked. All right. All right, back here for the bottom of the 8th. The Dodgers have tied the ball game at 1 apiece. We have an intense one here. Regardless of who wins it, it should be a good finish. Here's Jason Dominguez on the plate. First pitch from Evan Phillips. That is a called strike. 0-1. Phillips, 6 ERA in 3 innings pitched. He's got 4 strikeouts during that time. He hasn't pitched that much. Next pitch is on the line. It is called a strike yet, or it's called a ball, sorry, 1-1. Again, a bullpen game for the Dodgers. You may see some of LA's guys, who you may not see very often. Next pitch is fouled away, 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Dominguez goes out on strikes. And we'll head to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm Jr. today 0 for 3. As we head into the 8th. One out. And the pitch is outside. 1-0. Again, 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a flyout for Jazz Chisholm Jr. tonight. He is yet to have a hit. And a watch with Nordic commentary. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball over into center field. That is gone! Jazz Chisholm Jr. go-ahead homer in the 8th. The Yankees regain the lead. His 14th of the year. And his first hit in a live commentary. Wow. 2-1 New York. Incredible. We'll have a mound visit here for Evan Phillips. Pinch hitting for Volpe as McMahon. So we'll get a mound visit here, and we do have a substitution. Volpe's done for the game. Coming in is McMahon. McMahon batting .212 heading into this game tonight. Here's McMahon. First pitch from Phillips is down low, 1-0. Or sorry, 0-1. Why did I say 1-0? 0-1 pitch. Fly ball over into center field. Going back is Pages. It's off the wall and back out of play. It's a ground rule double for McMahon. And that puts the runner on second with one out. Ground rule double for Ryan McMahon. And that's what happens when you throw a pitch directly down the middle. Not sure what he expected. It's a double. It's his 9th double of the year. Coming up is Wells. Wells is 0 for 2. And the pitch is down low, 1-0. Wells is a walk in the 4th. What a phenomenal ball game we got here tonight. This has been incredible. 1-0 pitch is outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That is inside, 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. We got an intense one here. 2-1 pitch. That's on the line. 2-2. Phillips up to 12 pitches, looking to get out of this. Two balls, two strikes. And the pitch. That's down low. 3-2. A full count here now on Austin Wells. He's already got one walk tonight. Full count. 3-2 pitch. It's outside. Ball 4. That'll put a runner on first and second with only one out, and Caballero coming up. Caballero. Yeah, no change. Jose Caballero coming up to the plate here for the Yankees with a runner on first and second. Things just got extremely interesting. 245 average for Caballero. 10 homers. One out. First pitch from Phillips. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Runners on first and second. Caballero the pitch. That is fouled away. 0-2. He could really open up this game and add some insurance here for the Yankees. It would help. 100% it would help. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Grounded out over into second. They get 1 at second. But the runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Two away. We'll head back to the top of the order. Trent Grisham, the 5th time around. He is 0 for 4 tonight. Not the greatest night for Trent Grisham. But he'll come into the game here now. The home run for Jazz Chisholm Jr. made it a 2-1 game. Yankees are trying to add some insurance. We'll see if they can. Phillips, 18 pitches. Grisham 0 for 4. First pitch is in there for a strike. Trying to steal second is Caballero. He gets there in time. And that is a stolen base for Jose Caballero. Caballero. His 23rd of the year as well. 23 stolen bases for Caballero. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike. Phillips the pitch, that is up high, 1-1. Dodgers due up in the 9th. It's Freeman, Betts, and Tucker. And the pitch. That's on the line. Called strike, 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Will Phillips get out of it here? It's been a disastrous bottom of the 8th inning for him. And the pitch. That's outside, 2-2. We stay alive a little bit longer. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third. The pitch. Foul. Still 2-2. Looking to add some insurance. At the very least. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Pop up over into shallow infield. The whole infield comes in. Betts will make the catch. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 8th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. with the go-ahead run as he hit it out to center. The question is, will it be enough? 2-1 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here in the 9th inning is Freeman, Betts, and Tucker. You're going through the bulk of the lineup here to win the game if you're the Yankees. I'm not sure who's coming in to close this out. We'll see. Ryan McMahon's going to be the third baseman. Caballero is switching over to shortstop. Just so everybody knows. Again, 1 run for the Dodgers will tie this up. Pitch. pitch. And a high fly ball over into right field. We are tied! Tommy Edmonds' solo home run ties the game here in the top of the 8th. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Does it get any better than this? Get a commercial break here. Yeah, so no change in the Yankees pitching. They're going to rely on David Bednar to close this one out. It's worth noting that 29 of the 63 wins the Dodgers have been comebacks. Will that be the same here? Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Kyle Tucker are the projected 3 batters to come up in this top of the 9th inning. Bednar, who closed it out for Cruz in the top of the 8th, will try and close it out here. First pitch from Bednar. That is below the line. It's a ball. 1-0. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. Helps out with the engagement. 1-0 pitch is below the line. 2-0. This game has been intense the entire way through. 2-0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fouled away. 2-2. Struggles have certainly been real tonight for the Dodgers offense. Only 4 hits. Lucky to even be in this ball game, even remotely. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. "17 pitches for David Bednar. He's been good. He's been pretty good. Got to give him credit where it's due. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Freeman trying to stay alive here in this count. We'll be live tomorrow. Twins, Guardians, Angels, Cardinals. We got 6 commentaries coming up this upcoming week. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's outside. 3-2. Oh, man. Full count. No outs here on Freeman. The pitch. Fouled away. The at-bat stays alive. Furthermore, it's been one of those games. An intense one for sure. Three and 2 pitch. Fouled away again. Freeman just looking for the right one. Bednar's throwing a lot of pitches low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bednar delivers. It's outside. Ball 4 for Freeman. That'll walk him. It'll put a runner on with no outs. And the go-ahead run coming to the plate here in Mookie Betts. Freeman's going to come out of this game. Substituting for him is going to be pinch hitter Alex Freeland, who did play earlier today, I believe. So there you go. Here comes Mookie Betts, who is the go-ahead run. No outs. Double play is in play. Bednar delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. They're on Betts. No balls, 1 strike. Bednar delivers. Betts will foul that one away. 0-2. Oh, man. Coming up on 3 hours streaming here. 3 hours since this ball game has started. Thank you all for tuning in. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. He got him. There's one away here in the top of the 9th. That'll bring up Kyle Tucker up next. Dodgers have used up all of their pinch hitters, I believe. Bednar, 25 pitches, looking to get out of it here for the Yankees. 1 hit, and you might get the double play. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Tucker does have a double play tonight. He's 0 for 3. Oh, man. Tucker delivers. That's outside as well, 2-0. Oh, man, this ain't over yet, folks. It is not over. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 2-1. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Trying to pick off Betts. Or not Betts, Freeman. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Grounded out over to short. The double play. They only get 1. They will get Freeman, or they will get Freeland at second. Tucker gets the first with 2 outs. Well, that will bring us Tommy Edman up next. Tommy Edman, 1 for 1 with the solo homer in the top of the 8th. He is the Dodgers' last hurrah. Potentially. Potentially. And the pitch. That's in there for a strike. 0-1. Edman, 360 batting average this season. 2 homers overall in the year. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. Yankees faithful will stand up. Dodgers are down to their final strike. The go-ahead run from Jazz Chisholm. Will that be enough? Bednar looking to get out of it here and win the series against the Dodgers. The 0-2 pitch. Pop up over into shallow left. Bellinger coming in, and they make the catch, and the ball game is over. A Jazz Chisholm go-ahead home run in the top of the 8th wins the ball game for the Yankees. They take this round of Sunday Night Baseball. Final score, Yankees 2, Dodgers 1. It was an absolute pitcher's duel between over, I believe, like 11 different pitchers here in this game tonight. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal to watch. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. It's been a great weekend of baseball commentary. We will be back tomorrow. Guardians, Twins, Cardinals, Angels. Should be a good night of baseball tomorrow. We're going to keep on grinding here on this baseball channel. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next stream.